comes in for Chris Middleton. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Jarrett Jack. That one is no good. Brooklyn's got 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Coates gets the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And Mack kicks to Seraphin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Johnson for three. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Mack dishes to Seraphin. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
And the basket by Rose.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin. And his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Coates, no luck.
Excellent defense on the perimeter that time. He probably should have passed up that shot.
Beyond the arc. Derrick Rose again from deep.
Boy, guys, he's had a lot of bounce in his step this quarter. I mean, it's been a pretty impressive stretch for him.
Here's Seraphin. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Seraphin's got 26 points. And here's Rose outside, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Shot is off. And in Chicago the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Mack the pass to Coates. Now here's Seraphin.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Rose outside, and the Bulls another three.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Henry kicks to Seraphin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Seraphin's got 14 points here in the second half.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Derrick Rose again from deep.
And you know what? Every player wants to have the experience of being in that kind of a zone.
Boy, I tell you, it's a great feeling. I had it once or twice in my career, and let me tell you, he's feeling it right now.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots, and he drains the three. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Brooks out there at 10 Bazemore. Then there's Paxson. and it's Dawson in at the 3 spot.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Here's Brooks, and it's right, sending it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Paxson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Paxson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, a big gap between these teams as far as fast break points are concerned.
Yeah, and some teams play a slower tempo, but defensively you have to commit to sprinting back in transition and denying those runouts.
6 to shoot. Coathis dishes to Dallenberg. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter, and that one's good. The Nets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Temple, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Poked away. Screen by O'Neal. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
It's pretty simple, guys. It's not complicated. The solution to ending this run will be to get back and actually be serious about playing some defense here.
Yeah, they're getting beat down the floor. And really, unless you're going to the glass, you have got to sprint back defensively. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Dishes to Coathis. Goes out, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
They get it back, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. For Chicago, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Here's Paxson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Screen by Dallenberg. Here's Coathis, and the Nets another 3.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Down low, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
A wide open look here for Wright. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Portis, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
At the line of the Nets, Kent Bazemore. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. That's off as well, so he misses both. And Wright kicks to O'Neal. Back to Wright. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Bulls. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Dallenberg. Chicago grabs the miss. Portis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Dawson. Drills it from outside. Dawson's got 6 here in this quarter. Brooklyn's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Coathis passes to Dallenberg. And that one's good.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
So it's Chicago now. Here's Dawson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 8 now on the night. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Dawson. That is good. Dawson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
In that type, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 11 points for Aaron Brooks. The Nets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Right side. 14 feet away. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Here's Portis. Bangs home the trifecta. Portis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
A pull-up, and he gets it to go.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And it's right missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
To the paint, and the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Nick Calathis really knows how to share the sugar.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Chicago calls timeout. So for the Bulls, Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Dawson. Johnson comes in for Kent Bazemore, and it's Rose in for Brooks. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Paxson kicks to Rose. This one for 3, and that one's good.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Calathis, defended by Dunleavy. Calathis gets the bucket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Johnson.
He is beyond red hot right now. I'm not sure they have a way to slow him down.
Greg, time to hit that reset button right now. Recalibrate a little bit. He's tearing their plans up right now.
Right for 3. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Paxson. All alone. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Kicks it to O'Neal. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Rose, that's good.
That was a textbook shot from Rose, and pretty to boot.
Inside, here's Dalembert. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Dalembert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Come on, shoot!
Here's Johnson, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. Great open look there.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Dunleavy for 3, and he gets the bucket. Dunleavy's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You're right. See, there was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Derrick Rose. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Temple can't get it to go. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's Dunleavy with a 3.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Galathis. That's good. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Portis. Rose kicks to Johnson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. That's good from Johnson. And Brooklyn has possession. Galathis misses the shot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
Just an absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.